Could UTR be the thing that kills ITF and changes tennis completely? It might be, or it might not. You tell me in the end of the video. Let's go! What's up, Glads, and welcome back to Gladiators Tennis. And this is kind of Gladiators on tour, but not so much road to 280p points because, well, you can't really win ATP points in UTRs yet. And before we jump into the video where we actually play this UTR tournament, I want to give you a quick intro on what UTR is. It stands for Universal Tennis Rating, and you guessed it, it's a rating, and just like ITF, WTA or ATP. However, the way this rating is formed is quite different from all the ones that I mentioned just now. It takes the player's last 30 matches or 12 months and using some weird algorithm calculates the spot of the player in comparison to all the other players in the ranking. What's interesting about the UTR rating is that you can actually go up in rating after losing a match. Say you lose against someone who has a way higher UTR than you in like a 3-setter. In this case, your UTR will actually go up quite a bit and theirs might stay the same. And well, the opposite is true. If you lose against someone who has a way lower rating than you and you do it with a bad score like a 6-1, 6-2, their UTR will go flying through the roof and yours will go down quite a bit. And now that you have an approximate understanding of what the UTR rating is, let's jump into the PTT Professional Tennis Tour tournaments that are organized by UTR, and that is where things get really interesting. I will explain the entire rule book of the game a bit later, but for now the interesting part is that just by entering a UTR professional event, you're already guaranteed $400. And that is in case if you lose every single one of the matches that you play. And yes, you heard that right, you will play at least 5 matches in the entire tournament. The problem with this is, well, getting into the tournament, because for men's the UTR has to be at a 12.5 and for women it has to be at a 9.7, and at the moment of recording that video my UTR was at like 11.7, but we were lucky enough to get me a wild card. Glads, I landed in Barcelona a few hours ago at like 8 AM, didn't sleep the entire night, flew for 7.5 hours, and I'm back on the course because tomorrow I'm playing the UTR. Kuze, how you doing?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's over dramatizing it. You know, he had a perfect landing, a perfect breakfast, didn't like slept in his house for like 7-8 hours, and now I just made him a nice warm up, and now he's gonna practice.
Cusco, are you ready for your match?
I guess you guys don't even have any idea which tournament we're playing, you know? You guys have any idea which tournament we're playing? I don't want to spoil it, guys. Okay, that wasn't funny. So guys, we have this guy in the tournament officially, and I know it feels like a dream, but it's true. So let's see if this guy wins his match. Obviously, I'm going to win my match, so I don't want to flex or anything.
Obviously, I'm going to win mine as well. Kuze is playing first, and then I play right after him. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm going to leave the court warm and hot for my boy, and we're going to get the double wins, I assume.
Exactly.
UTR.
Alright, man, do something fun. Thanks, man. As you can kind of tell by that point, Kuze's match wasn't the toughest one for him, so he managed to close it pretty quick and easy. Kuz, what's up? How was the match?
I mean, it was a
Congrats.
quick, clean formality of a match. Not much to say. My boy's playing next, so I'm gonna keep it short, and it's kept short already because of this interview is done.
After Kuze, it was my turn to play. As you're probably noticing, all UTR matches have umpires and are live streamed on YouTube with live scores and stats, which is totally awesome. Not just because I don't have to edit the scoreboard into the video, but also because, you know, your friends and family can actually watch you play and have an idea of what the score is. Plus, you can always look back at your match after finishing it and analyze your game. Maybe send it to your coach or just post some sexy highlights on Instagram.
Boy's receiving medical treatment. Food and water ran out 3 days ago. You know, I'm actually proud of him though, you know. It's blurry because viewer discretion is advised. Now I'm joking, it's not actually.
Anyways, back to my match. I was playing a guy who had a really good serve and a pretty strange technique. Nevertheless, he turned out to be a pretty solid player to my surprise. The first set, although it was pretty tight, I felt pretty confident and managed to take it. In the second set, I don't even know what happened to me, but I totally sank it, and the momentum kind of transferred it to the decider too. I'm not going to make the highlight section of the video too long because there's just way too many matches to cover, but I made things quite complicated by taking the match into the third set and didn't manage to find a solution to take the W home. The guy got super solid and I became very impatient and ended up losing that match. Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the result of that match, but that's the thing with UTRs. Losing one match doesn't mean losing the entire tournament, and on the opposite, you actually have the entire tournament still ahead of you. Because the way this format works is there's 4 groups of 5 people that each play a round robin. So everyone plays against everyone. That's already 4 matches, and based on those 4 matches, you come out of the group either first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, and that's when the playoff starting from semifinal starts. So meaning if you win the semifinal, you're into the final. That means you end up playing like 6 matches. If you lose, well, you've played 5. And that means that even if you've lost every single match and got out of the group 5th and lost in the semifinal, you still played 5 matches on a super high level, like ITF 25k level, got crazy experience and good confidence, because even losing against people who are way higher ranked and better players than you with a tight score does give you confidence, and that's something that I really like about the UTRs. But yeah, it's the next day.
Glads, day 2. Yesterday it wasn't so good for me. It was alright for Kuze. Why do you think I have this shirt? What's our color? What's our symbol? What's our logo? What's our emblem? Okay.
Anyways, just finished the warm up.
I'm not colorblind.
Yeah, he's playing now. I'm playing pretty much after him. We'll see how it goes. I'm not feeling too well, but it is what it is.
You're feeling amazing.
Oh yeah, forgot to mention there's a really good physio available to you pretty much at any time of the tournament. Yeah.
Guys, I'm getting a diaphragm exercise right now.
This is Carlo, the best physio in the business.
Yeah. If you guys want to get cured, here's the magic man. Basically, you gotta make him run because he doesn't have the best physical condition right now. And he was 114 in the world. Lamin Al-Wahab, he was the pride of Morocco, beating Philip Kohlschreiber. So no pressure, Grisha. If you win, it's only the biggest win of your career. But I mean, you could go out there and I'll support you. So let's see if you can get it done. But I'm the concept right now because I gotta play right now.
All right. He's going on court. Alright, Kuz, do something fun. Didn't work this time. Although Kuze didn't manage to do something fun, he did end up taking the match, and he now won 2 out of 2 matches, and unlike me, because I did the opposite. Glad, so yes, I lost, yes, again. He won again. Yeah, but you see, we're showing you 2 different scenarios of how UTR can go, right?
Yeah, we're just basically planning it all and showing you guys the 2 outcomes of how
exactly. Like I like if it was for me, I'd win.
Yeah.
But like I want to show you guys how it can be in case you lose every single match. Anyways, we're at the practice courts. Yeah. We're practicing. Because you know, even if you lose, you gotta practice. Even if you win, you gotta practice. Yeah. So here's
win or lose, emotions come and go, but principles stay.
Exactly. So here's some footage of our practice.
Yeah.
Right there for you. Even though we were gonna play almost every single day of the week, we still wanted to hit some balls just to keep a decent feeling. Because you know, certain matches can make your game really dirty, and practicing is really the only way to clean it up. Didn't do anything crazy, just some controls and simple switches, down the line, cross court, blah blah blah, just the usual stuff. Glad, so today we're playing first turn. That starts at 8 a.m. Therefore, today we both had to wake up at 6 to be in the club at like 7. Oh, good thing the weather in Barcelona is starting to get a little warm, so it's actually really comfortable weather right now. But anyways, see you in the club. I was waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning.
It's just like regular stuff, you know. I do that all day.
How did you get here to the club?
With a car.
Because it doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, but Grisha, oh shit, He kind of has it all, so I can't really say much. We grouped, we collaborized, and re-mesmerized.
We collaborate.
Exactly. So here we are, another day, another life. Actually, not another life, just another day. Another life would be reincarnation, which is not the case.
Then look at this, guys. When you play first match, you not only get the water, but you also get some banana, apple, and other water. Nice. There's Kuze over there, putting on the grip. His opponent. He's always ready for his matches. Once again, I was facing a guy who served really well, and spoiler alert, believe it or not, he aced me 7 times. So yeah, tough opponent, but I managed to take the first set really fast with no difficulties. But then halfway through the second set... God damn it.
No, again.
No, go.
Okay, let's go. Just, guys, forget the first 5 seconds of the video, first 10. Okay, so basically we're in a rain delay right now. And we're 5...
Yeah, basically the match is stopped because of the rain.
Yeah. See, cliche rain delay that always happens.
Cliche rain delay,
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Right now we're headed
But
to the
Cusco
bar.
is leading set 3-1. I'm leading set 4-all.
You're leading set 4-all?
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Wait. Don't stop the video. Don't stop the
Not
video.
stopping.
We're headed to the bar now. The bar to have some coffee, not some gin tonic or whatever.
Let's have some
Or a
protein
Bloody
shake.
Mary, or like sex on the beach. You know,
I'm
those
cramping.
drinks. What?
I'm cramping.
Okay, let's go get some pina coladas in the bar. Okay, stop the video. You're not stopping. You're not stopping, making me look dumb.
Getting some physio treatment from Kuzey Çekirge.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
By the way,
not going in the.
it is. Guys, by the way, a fun fact about Kuzey. Kuzey Çekirge translates from Turkish as North Grasshopper.
Exactly.
Go. So the courts are dry and we're back to the match. As you can see, the second set didn't go as smoothly as the first one. I lost it on a tiebreak, but I was super determined to take the third set home. This point at 4-1 and 30 love up, I make the most ridiculous mistake that ended up almost costing me the entire match. Because after this point, I got super tense and lost another couple of balls that were very winnable. But then I managed to pull myself together and achieve my first UTR victory.
My back is painful from carrying you, bro.
Yeah, no, you carried me, yeah? He told me a few
tell me.
serves, literally where they were going, and he went there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so tell me.
That call on the tiebreak, and then this call.
Yeah, man.
This call there.
Okay, so got the W, 6-4 in the third, suffering, but I'm pretty sure fucking. Oh, wait, you'll cut that. Dedication, pretty sure pays off, doesn't it? How does it feel to get the W?
Feels so fucking good, man.
Yeah, man.
I was,
First
yeah.
UTR win.
Vamos, coño.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't lose every single match.
Fuck
but
off, that's so good.
now we do a little light practice without moving, though.
Yeah, I feel like I was a little bit easier to convince now for the practice than yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kuzey's match was actually quite a tense one, and I could show you some of the highlights, but I feel like it's more fun to show you this. So halfway through the match, I lost my dampener on a shot that I took, and I didn't have a replacement one. So I asked Kuzey, because I know that we have literally the same dampener and he has some spare ones. I waited for his changeover, and then this happened. And yeah, after the interesting Kuzey dampener rage moment, after rain delay, and after changing his t-shirt for a new one, the game was back on and Kuzey was feeling way better. His forehands were landing in and going where he wanted them to go, the speed and the percentage of both first serves and kicks increased, and the overall level got better. He also told me that his opponent couldn't hold that pressure for the entire match and ended up lifting off the gas pedal, which gave Kuzey the chance to dominate throughout the rest of the match and end up victorious. You took the dub.
Don't get used to this. I got the W and you were playing and we were tense as hell while you were playing, but we're really happy that you got the W, which is the most important. You know, it's the first.
Because who cares about your
Who
W,
cares
right?
about me, man?
Aren't we
Because
going
he
to
really,
train?
Really had a tough match, and after later when he calms down, maybe just a static. Is static without movement?
Yes.
Okay, then a bit of static training and then bouncing to rest.
All right,
That's
done.
the plan.
Done.
Let's go. Let's go. I knew someone would get it. Look, you know in your video I said something about John Wick.
Yeah.
And someone said, love the John Wick reference. More! My life goal is accomplished, guys. Someone got my John Wick quote. Let go.
Next day, I was playing the guy with the highest UTR ranking of the tournament. So yeah, a pretty tough match was ahead of me. We started with our usual physical and tennis warm-up, after which we headed to the courts.
Grisha, about to headed to play a guy that returns with two hands and plays with one hand. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
My thoughts on this matchup: stay back and cross court.
Yeah?
Get the ball, change it down the line, go to the net, finish with the volley.
You gotta have a coach that carries you in the background though.
I got that already.
Are you
He's
sure, though?
behind the camera right now.
Oh, okay. The cameraman and the coach. I didn't think of that. I
Done.
thought there was different separate
Done,
people.
man.
Like the movie Split, you know, the guy turns into like.
So Julio Cesar Porras was my opponent, and as Kuzi said, he plays both one and two-handed backhands, which is kind of interesting and kind of funny. His UTR right now is actually at 13.79, so yeah, I knew that I had a tough match ahead, and honestly, I started off pretty well. The obvious thing to do was to play to his backhand, as it is obviously his weaker shot, and then try to switch to force him into an easy ball, and honestly, it was working out quite well, as I was being very solid and he would make the error first most of the times. And then this happened. I twisted my ankle and it was actually pretty painful, but what totally surprised me was the speed with which Kadu, the physio, appeared on the court. I didn't even notice how that happened. The manipulations he did definitely helped me, but my concentration was now slightly off. He ended up recovering those 3 games with almost no trouble caused by me, and then at 3-3, 40-30, I had the point to close that game and get back on track, and it was one of those super long and intense rallies that I ended up ruining with an unforced error. From there on, all the perks were on his side, as this is exactly the kind of mistake you shouldn't be making playing against way higher ranked players, as they will show you no mercy. And there you go, the second set went flying and another defeat came my way. Gotta say, I wasn't feeling too bad until that 3-love. I was doing the right things, taking the right decisions, but then after that long point that he ended up taking, I kind of lost it mentally. He became way more solid, and then also that ankle twist that kind of ruined my concentration. So yeah, not the best result I could expect, but oh well, he's not a bad player. To Kuze's match now. He was playing a guy from France, a pretty good player, but in the conditions that they were playing in, the level didn't matter as much as the mental side of things, as it was windy AF. And on that day, Kuze wasn't exactly there mentally, and he ended up letting that one go.
Every time the pattern was the same. He would get that backhand and do this French classic slidey, unpickupable
Yeah.
cross backhand
And then go
approach,
to the net?
and then go to the net.
And you would slice like a bitch.
I don't know how to do a passing
It's
shot.
okay, man. I'll teach you that.
You're not gonna teach me anything, Grisha.
Man, it's okay. But like the last thing you do is fucking slice, man.
Yeah, but man,
Go
like,
lob at least.
yeah, but I don't have the ability with the wrist.
Ability, man.
Yeah, the stability. Yeah, I'm not laughing right now. I'm crying. Like I'm
I know.
actually.
As a result of those 4, or technically 8 matches, Kuze got out of the group second and I was 4th. And ahead of us were the semifinals, where Kuze was facing Owahab, a guy that I lost to in the round robin, and I was facing someone else, a guy I didn't really know. But yeah, to the match day.
It's so windy. Guys, I'm not looking forward to this match whatsoever.
Semifinals day was very windy as well, and Kuze's ankle was dead, so he ended up losing, giving almost no battle.
So what happened there?
This was the last day of the UTR. My ankle is completely dead. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably hit the physio and see if I'm gonna be able to recover for the next week. But like yesterday, the last 3 days, I left my heart out on the court, and today I just couldn't move.
My ankle, on the other hand, was just fine. I knew that I could win the match that was ahead of me, and I fought every point and did my best to completely forget about the windy conditions. This was probably the match where I did the most slices in my entire career, because that was the only shot that you can kind of fully count on, and it was quite damaging for the opponent. This is the type of match that could go either way. I mean, the score was really close and the points were stretching to more than 10 shots almost every time. I have to mention that my lower back was dying and I had to call the physio again, leading 5-4 in the 3rd set. And then I got super unlucky on the sled ball that gave my opponent the highly desirable game on his serve and helped him close the set and the match altogether in the next 2 games. So there you have it, lads. As a result of playing 1 week of UTR after all the losses and that one victory, I have received $510.05 after tax, which is kind of the amount that you'd get for reaching the semifinals on a 25k, which is really not bad at all. I'm not sure what Kuze got. I will leave that number somewhere up over there just for your better understanding. And I really hope you lads have enjoyed this topic of UTR, and if you would like to have a little bit more info and all the little details that I might have missed to make this video a bit shorter, do let me know in the comments below, because there is a lot to talk about on this topic. And for now, as I said, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.